Alright guys, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to talk about the big question. Can you really make 1,000 USD, like your first 1,000 USD as a complete beginner selling digital products? And the answer is, let's find out, right? So the thing is guys, I've been in this digital product space for quite some time, about 6 years now. And I've done some pretty cool stuff, generated over $85 million online, helped people in over 55 different countries. So I've seen this time and time again. I definitely know what works. And I want to just quickly walk you guys through the process that it takes to actually hit your first $1,000 online. And the truth is, yes, it is possible. It is very possible. It is insanely possible once you understand the blueprint. I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was like, you know, a lot of people, they just miss it. They either have ambition, but they don't have a blueprint, which causes them to not see success, or they have a blueprint, but they just don't have the ambition, right? That's just the reality. So when you have ambition paired with a blueprint, then anything is possible. And I believe that you guys have the ambition, hence why you guys are here looking for information to better yourself. That's why you stumbled across my YouTube video. People with ambition, they don't do that type of stuff. So you guys have the ambition. My goal in this video is to give you guys the blueprint to actually help you guys to get there so that you guys can be unstoppable and see some cool success in the digital product space, right? Now, when we talk about making your first $1,000 online, it's the same thing like even making your first $10,000 online, right? You always want to start with the profit goal, right? So you know that the profit goal, I'm going to take out my phone to do some math, take out my calculator. So the profit goal is basically 1,000 US dollars, right? In the next 30 days as a beginner. Obviously later on you can make more. But the first thing I want to think about is, what is that on a weekly basis? So we divide that by 4 weeks. So I only need to make $250 per week. Now let's divide that by 7. So I only need to make $35 a day in order to make 1,000 US on a monthly basis. So the first step, identify your daily profit goal, right? So when you identify your daily profit goal, everything becomes a little bit clearer. So you either can sell one digital product a day for just $35, or you can sell 2 digital products a day for like $18, or let's say $20, make it easy number, right? So when you're just starting out, yes, you can go for low ticket product because low ticket products tend to get sales way faster. So let's say we're selling a $20 product, right? So we know that we only need 2 sales a day in order to hit this profit goal. Now, the next thing is, once we find out how many products we need to sell, because we just covered that we only need to sell 2 products per day to hit that goal. So the next thing on my list, which is the third step, is basically to figure out what problem you can solve that people be comfortable to pay you that amount for. Now, there are countless problems, right? People have out there. So I normally think about it like, who do I really want to help, right? And when I think about this, I think about the largest market possible, right? It's a thing called TAM, which stands for Total Addressable Market. So for example, let's say you think about who you want to help, and who you want to help is basically people who, let's think about it, like a really weird, I'm thinking about a weird niche that people who want to learn how to install pool in the backyard or something like that. Even though that's not bad, but I just can't help myself but come up with good ideas right now. But anyways, let's think about that. If you're selling this product in, let's say, a third world country like Jamaica, where I'm from, this might not have a large market, right? Total addressable market. So it's not going to be a good product. But evergreen niche products, niche or industries that tend to always see success are wealth market. So when people, because if you teach people how to make money or help them to look better or save them time, your product will sell. So you want to think about it along that line. So if I'm going to help somebody to look better, it could be that, you know, I love to talk about like shopping lists or grocery lists, like for people who want to eat clean in order to lose belly fat, but they're not sure as to what they can sell. So like dinner ideas, breakfast ideas, meal plan, you know, that's a bundled offer. So that is something that's going to be really valuable. So for people who want to build muscle, cut belly fat, right? And you want to give them meal ideas, shop grocery lists, all that type of stuff. So right, so if you sell someone that for $20, it's a no-brainer offer. right? So now when you have that thing, the next step is for you to actually go out there and create it. Now you can always create like this using ChatGPT, or if it is that you have some form of knowledge you wish to share, maybe you're someone who starts a business, you want to show people exactly how to start a business as well, you can easily record a 20-minute video or a 30-minute video or even a 60-minute video. People tend to like easy products that are simple products that can be digested easily, right? So when you create that little digital product and you're out the way, now you have a product that you can sell for $20 a day, right? Sorry, sell 2 times for just $20 and you hit your profit goal. Now, once you have the digital product, the next step is to actually go out there and create a sale page. You can do this on many platforms. You can use SalesCrafter, which is what we recommend, highly recommend, if you want to create a real sale page that actually works, right? A lot of people, sometimes beginners, they tend to buy into some courses and these people tell them to create Stan Store, linking Beacon, and those linking buyer stores, and those don't work well, especially when you don't have if you don't have an audience, right? Because a lot of people, they're doing this as a complete beginner. They're not necessarily influencers and all that stuff. People with bigger followings can see success from a linking buyer store versus just a regular man just starting out, right? When you have a sale page that appeals to the different types of buyers, and that's what you can do with a sale page on SalesCrafter, right? You can appeal to emotional buyers, logical buyers, and scarcity buyers. And if you guys don't know anything about this, I have a program that covers this. I'll just attach that down below. Also, a free 90-minute training that walks you guys how to create a digital product business that pays you consistently. If you want to dive a little bit deeper into that, you can check it out in the description, right? But once you have that sale page, the next step is for you to just create and go run your advertisement, right? You can literally just talk about the problem, because every product solves a problem. This little device that you have in your hand, that I have in my hand, I can just pop this out right here, right now. I'm going to create an advertisement. Look at this. So let's say I am selling that fitness product, even though it's not really clear as yet because we just popped up some ideas. So we just turn on the camera and be like, all right, so if you're someone who's actually looking to cut belly fat and be up on your protein intake so that you can build a lean body while cutting those unhealthy fat and toxins from your body, here's the thing. The truth is, you won't get all of this result by just training instead of the gym hard every single day. That's kind of not how it works. If you've ever heard this term before, abs were made in the kitchen, right? So here's the thing. If it is that you guys want access to dinner ideas, 50 dinner ideas that are high in protein, low in carbs, that will help you to slash belly fat. Plus, I'm going to give you the grocery list that you guys can use. Plus, I'm going to also give you guys breakfast ideas to complement this. Now, you can literally click learn more now, steal it for $20, and thank me later when the next 30 days you realize the massive transition or the change in your body, right? So click learn more now and steal that. So that's a 1-minute video that I would have just created, very shabby, but that's it. You create that video and you go and sell it. Or you can create a photo ad that says what the promise is, right? But yeah, and then you put that on Facebook. It doesn't matter if you have a social media following, if you have 0 followers. I've done this countless times where we just put products out in the market and without even an Instagram page. Like we just create a Facebook page, 0 followers, and we start promoting the product. And we get sales. So it's not something that is impossible. So now when you're running these advertisements, your strangers can find you, and then now you're probably making like 4 sales a day, and the 2 sales probably pay for advertisement, and the next 2 sales help you to bring in the additional $20, $40 for the month. Sorry, $40 for the day, and then you do that for the next 30 days, you hit your first $1,000 online. Not rocket science, guys. It's just a process, it's a blueprint, right? But you just need to understand this process. So I hope you guys found this video valuable. If you guys found it valuable, consider liking, subscribing, and yeah, let's have some fun on this channel. I post valuable content like literally every single week. So yeah, be a part of the family, and we'll see you guys. Once again, if it is that you guys want access to our free step-by-step training on how this works, there's a link in the description down below. Feel free to use it. Peace.